All right, let's be honest. The last 2 years, they haven't been that great. Even the people it's been good for, it hasn't been that great. But guess what? Today marks a new year. Today's the first day of 2022, and I think it's the day everything is going to change, because regardless of what's happening in the outside world, it's time to take advantage and start making the changes we want to make in our own life and stop making excuses for everything else around us. In today's video, we're going to cover exactly, step by step, how to build a lifestyle business in 12 months or less. So if you want to make a change, if you want to start something for yourself, and if 1 year from today you want your life to look completely different, I highly encourage you to watch today's video. It's gonna be a good one. All right, so a quick heads up. We only do 2 big sales a year here at Location Rebel. We do one for New Year's and we do one for our anniversary in July. Today marks the start of our New Year's sale. It goes on for 5 days, and we put together an incredible package on Location Rebel Academy that, like I said, we only offer twice a year. So there's a link below, you can check that out. In this video, it walks you through the exact process we teach in Location Rebel Academy. So there's a good chance you might be thinking, you know what? I don't have time for this. I don't have the money for this. Now's not a good time for me to join a course or a community. Totally fine. But I encourage you to watch this video anyway, because the process that I'm laying out is the process I think you should go through, whether you let me teach you and you learn it in our community, or you go and do it on your own. In 12 years of helping people build businesses and doing it myself, I found this is the process that works for the average person who isn't totally sure how to go about it and doesn't have technical skills. So whether you want to join or not, I encourage you to watch this video because I think you're going to get a lot of value out of it. Let's do it. So the whole Location Rebel mindset is really built around 3 basic steps, 3 simple steps. And the first step is learn the relevant skills. No matter what you do online, there are certain skills you can learn that are going to be incredibly beneficial. Things like how to write a blog post, the basics of SEO, copywriting, how to be persuasive with your words, how to put together a website, the fundamental elements of design, what looks good, what doesn't. And if you learn these skills, no matter what you do in life, they're going to be beneficial for you. So first off, if you join this week, we're going to build your website for you, because we know that's one of the most daunting parts of starting a new business, so we just want to make that easy for you. If you click the link below, we've got the details on that. But the reason I think everybody should start a site is because it gives you a sandbox. It gives you a way to get hands-on to learn all of these skills. I could tell you how to do SEO or how to become a better copywriter, but until you have a place to practice SEO and practice copywriting and practice creating content, it's not really going to mean a whole lot. And so essentially creating the sandbox gives you a training ground to learn all of these skills. So that's step number 1, build the skills and create a training ground in order for you to actually learn the skills. So a quick side note, I literally had a white Christmas this year. I don't think I've ever in my life had a white Christmas. And so we got a dusting of snow on Christmas morning, and then I came home and there was a little bit more than a dusting of snow at my home here in Portland. Doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon either. Step number 2 is freelancing one of those skills that you excel at. So for the vast majority of people, that's going to be freelance writing, because chances are it's a skill you've already got. Whether you consider yourself a great writer or an okay writer, or maybe you think writing's not your thing, the great thing about freelance writing is there's all sorts of different styles of freelance writing that can cater to different skill sets. So if you are really persuasive and good at sales, you can be a copywriter. So maybe you think you're just an average writer, but you can learn things really quickly. You might be great as a general content writer and a content generalist. So you go to Google and you spend 20 minutes learning about a topic, and if you can take that and distill it into a blog post, that is one of the most in-demand skills I know of right now. And maybe if English is a second language and you're not super confident in your writing, there are places you can go where they're not necessarily looking for the highest quality work, they're just looking for a quantity of work. And so there are opportunities for you as well. So what you might be thinking right now is, you know what, like, I don't want to build a freelance writing business. Like, that's not my dream. That's not my passion. People used to always ask me, they're like, do you like doing freelance writing? Do you like doing freelance SEO, which is one of the things I started with? And I said, no, not really. But what I do love is the freedom that it gives me to do the things that I am excited about. So being a freelance writer and doing freelance SEO, it gave me the ability to grow Breaking 80, my golf business. It gave me the ability to grow Location Rebel, this business. And it gave me the freedom to go travel and spend more time with my friends and family. That's why I consider freelance writing the best bridge business out there. So you learn the relevant skills, and then you use freelance writing as a bridge to what's next. And what's next is step number 3. That's where you take your income, you take your skills, you take your momentum, and you apply it to something you're truly excited about. So for me, I started a golf website, and then I started a cocktail website and a hotel website. I built essentially affiliate niche sites around things that I love to do. So once I had income coming in from freelance writing, I didn't have to worry about monetizing the new thing. I could build it the right way, and I could take the time to do it because I wasn't stressed out about it making money immediately. Not to mention the fact when you build a business around something you love to do, there are all sorts of fringe benefits like free stuff and free trips and building yourself a reputation within your industry that is really the most exciting part about creating that niche site in the first place. So this is kind of an oversimplified way of looking at it, but that's all you need to know if you want to build a lifestyle business in 12 months. You spend the first couple months learning the skills in your training ground, getting everything set up, and then you start freelancing. You build your income, you build your confidence, you build your momentum. And then as that income starts rolling in, then you start your side hustle. You start that niche site, you start the e-commerce site, you start the Amazon store, whatever it is. You start the thing that you're excited and you're passionate about that eventually is going to replace the income from your bridge business, which, like I said, for most of you is probably going to be freelance writing. So with all that in mind, what does Location Rebel Academy do to help you with all this? Well, first off, we've got blueprints that teach you all of the skills we just talked about. We teach you copywriting, we teach you SEO, we teach you how to write blog posts, we teach you how to set up a website if you don't want us to do it for you. We then have a massive course walking you through every single step of freelance writing. I don't think there is a better course resource on the planet for learning how to become a successful freelance writer than Location Rebel Academy. Not only do we teach you the basics of how to set up your portfolio and how to set your rates, but we go so far in depth to how to find clients and how to get your first job and how to get your second job and how to build a full-time income through your freelance writing. There is so much content around that you will never hurt or struggle for ideas, and you'll never find yourself wondering, well, what do I do next? Because we make it really clear what you need to do if you want to get freelance writing clients. And then finally, our second flagship course is called Make Money Blogging, where we show you how to build an affiliate niche site blog that's going to be sustainable, that's going to make money, that's going to be fun for you to work on, and that's going to give you all those fringe benefits that I talked about, like free stuff, free trips, stature in the industry, you name it. But that's only half of it. All that course content, all the resources, that's only half the battle. I could give you all that, but if you don't do anything with it, then it doesn't mean a whole lot. So the second and possibly more important part of Location Rebel Academy is the community, our online forums, our office hours calls, being able to talk to people that are in the exact same position you're in, as well as the people that have already had success building the type of business you are trying to build. A lot of times people think being a solopreneur, starting a blog is a solo endeavor. That is not the case. You need a community of supportive people if you want to follow through with your goals and actually build the momentum and have the success. Because everybody gets excited about starting a business, but what happens is after you hit your first roadblock, you start saying, well, I'm not totally sure what to do, so I'm going to do something else for a couple days. And then you still don't have the answer you're looking for, and so then you put it off for another week. And then all of a sudden, you've lost all your momentum and you've given up. And within Location Rebel, we don't let that happen. We have a very active forum and community where every single day we have people talking about ideas, strategies, they're offering jobs, people are getting help. It's really a wonderful place. And then every couple weeks, my right-hand woman, Liz, and I, we hop on calls with you and we answer all questions you have. Anything you're struggling with, we'll give you personalized feedback within the community. So if you need to talk to a real person, we got you. If you just want to talk to other members and us within the forums, we got you. If you need everything laid out step by step so you never know what you have to be working on next and you always know what the process looks like, we got you. So that's the great thing about Location Rebel Academy in my mind. Now, like I said, you may not be at a point where you want to join. Totally cool. Get that. But this process, that 3-step process of building the skills and the training ground, freelancing, build that bridge business to build your income and confidence, and then third, apply it to the thing that you're truly excited about, that is the process I think the vast majority of people should go through if you don't have a technical background, if you don't necessarily think you have a great idea, if you've never started an online business before, then this is going to be the approach that's not only the most approachable and the easiest to get started with, but it's the one that's going to give you the greatest likelihood of success. And I truly, truly, truly believe that. But if you do decide to join Location Rebel Academy, this week is honestly the best time to do it because we are giving so many bonuses and so many extra things that are going to make it well worth your while. So you can check out the link below for the details on all of that. I don't want this video to get any longer than it is, but honestly, if you're thinking about starting a business, this is the best time of year to do it. January 1st, arbitrary number. Like you can start a business on May 28th, it doesn't matter. But for us as humans, we look at January 1st and the start of the year as a reset, as a chance for a change, and the easiest way mentally to justify starting something new or building a new habit or whatever it is. So I encourage you to leverage that, and the thing you've been putting off, the thing you've been thinking about doing, start. Start right now. Start today. And if you want help doing it from someone who's been doing it for over a decade and has done it in a variety of industries and helped thousands of people do it in the process, then I'd love to help you. So check out the link below. And if you're not into it, that's all good. We got free videos here every week on YouTube, so make sure to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, maybe pop over, get on our email list where we send you all the details about these sales, locationrebel.com/hi. But otherwise, check out the link below. The sale ends January 5th, so take a look. And with that, I hope you have an excellent start to the new year. I know things are going well for me, even though I'm literally snowed in right now. So I'm gonna go make some hot chocolate, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.